don't want to suffer. No one wants to suffer. If you don't want to get tortured and face hurt and pain. If you don't have to, but if you have to, being prepared for either way is definitely the best way to be. Okay. Now, some people say that because the word church doesn't appear after Revelation 3:22, that means the church has already been raptured up to heaven and won't have to go through the 7 seals of judgment, the trumpets, and the bowls of judgment. However, the word church does not occur in 2 Timothy, Titus, 2 Peter, 1 and 2 John, and Jude. But that doesn't mean the church is not present because it doesn't say or mention the church. Furthermore, the word saints occurs 12 times, and service occurs 11 times after Revelation 3:22. So you can't say because the word church didn't appear that automatically means that the church was raptured up, because they, in fact, still could possibly be there if it didn't mention them. Now, it's important to understand that the Bible does state that believers will never have to face God's wrath, but it doesn't say we'll have to pass on persecution. People get misunderstanding with the whole rapture thing. See, when God comes back and he saves those believers, he's saving them from the wrath to come, the wrath on the earth from all the sin. We were not appointed to wrath, the Bible says. He wanted to save us for wrath, but persecution, tribulation, he never promised he would save us from. It's important to understand that, okay? In 1 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 10, it reads, "And to wait for his Son from heaven, whom he raised from the dead, Jesus, who rescues us from the coming wrath." All right? Folks, plain and simple, the best position to take is that of being prepared for any scenario. Now, once again, be prepared to suffer for Christ's sake if you have to, because many Christians throughout the ages have done that. People are still doing that right now. Look at Voice of the Martyrs. They're doing it right now. So it's foolish to them to say they're going to not go through that through a rapture because they're going through it right now. So be prepared to suffer if you have to for Christ. But if he saves us in a rapture, if indeed Christ does come back in a twinkling of an eye and rapture us up and we will miss persecution, that's a great thing. But the worst possible situation to be in is you're putting all your hope and trust, all your banking, all your belief in a rapture coming, and it never does. And you end up being like that person who, when persecution comes because of the word, you fall away because you had no root. Well, I'm going to end here today, but please join us next week for our message on the Islamic and Catholic connection. This would be a great message. You don't want to miss this. Very pertinent information. Also, please encourage others to join the call and to listen in and to watch the videos on YouTube by visiting www.youtube.com/The Last Days Ministry in order to be enlightened. Also, please spread the word, because here at the Last Days Ministry, we're going to preach raw truth to all those who have an ear to hear what the Spirit of the Lord is saying. And now for our announcement.
If you were blessed and impacted by the message, then please consider donating to the ministry and sowing a seed to help further the work of the ministry. We are partnering with the Voice of the Martyrs, which helps the persecuted church, which suffers for Jesus in most of the other parts of the world outside of the United States. We need to be praying and helping our persecuted brothers and sisters who are literally being tortured and killed for their faith in Jesus Christ every day and need precious things like Bibles, clothes, blankets, medical attention, shelter, etc. So please donate, and a portion of all proceeds will go directly to the Voice of the Martyrs, the persecuted church. You can donate by going online to www.thelastdays.com, that's days, D-A-Y-Z, and clicking on the donate button at the bottom of the page. All donations are accepted through PayPal, a secure and safe way to send money over the Internet. Or if you prefer, you can make a check or a money order out to the Last Days Ministries and send it to the Last Days Ministries, P.O. Box 6632, Marietta, Georgia, 30065. And once again, that's days with a Z on the end. So please join us next Thursday, June 16th, for another live message at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can also join us live by dialing 712-451-6000 with access code 367806#. Until next time, peace and God bless.